Hello Aquarius, welcome to your 2023 yearly general reading. This reading is for anyone that has a placement in the sign of Aquarius, such as ascendant, sun or moon. Also, please consider this is a general reading, not a private one, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I'm gonna have a detailed look in each of the months of the year 2023, and after that, Aquarius, I am going to pull two cards from the Major Arcana deck to see the transition of you leaving 2022 and up till the end of 2023, what would be your development energetically speaking. So let's have a look of what 2023 might hold in store for you, Aquarius. And we begin with the month of January, and you are starting strong with Seven of Wands energy. Then in the month of February, your month, actually we have Five of Wands. Then in the month of March 2023, Ace of Pentacles. Aquarius, I see you entering 2023 with a lot of determination, with the ability to protect yourself, to protect what's precious to you, especially when it comes to your business, any creative project, anything to do with your passion, but most of it, this is your work, your professional career development. Whatever obstacles you might need from the beginning of the year, you're gonna meet them from a higher ground and with strong will to defend whatever is precious to you. I, for some reason, feel that this is going to be the energy that is gonna be leading you through the whole of 2023. Strong determination, strong belief in your own abilities, and really a force to be reckoned with. It's like all the hard lessons that you have learned in the previous 2.5 years, they are giving you a wisdom, and you're gonna utilize it and literally put it to your benefit, put it working for your benefit, the wisdom and the experience. And then in February, I see you continuing more or less with the same energy and meeting all competition, all exchange of opinions. It's like nothing can take you out of your original aim to be victorious in this period and to meet whatever obstacles with pride and determination. There might be some, conflict that you will have to consider in the month of February, but yet I see you really being able to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like to really not lose a sight of the price, of the target that you are putting up front of you and you using to pull you out of this, a little bit more competitive, aggressive period. There might be some attacks towards you, but this is just to check you up, to check how ready Aquarius is to get to the next level. And in the month of March, actually, this is quite interesting, because in the month of March, generally speaking, Saturn is leaving the sign of Aquarius, and it's actually going to release you from a lot of pressure, a lot of slowing down, obstacles, especially for the Aquarius rising. It's going to be a big release, because you literally gonna feel like something is like heaviness, like some negativity around you is going to be, replaced and leave you with some breathing space. Literally, this is going to be a new beginning for you, and for some of you actually it's going to be a new material beginning. It might be a sum of money that you receive in the month of March. I'm saying this because usually when Saturn leaves a sign, it gives you a present, and sometimes this present, it's coming under the form of some additional unexpected money. But for some of you, it's going to be a brand new job, a brand new home, something new, a new offer for new money to make new business. For some of you, might be an opportunity to start their own business, and it's really a brand new material beginning for you, available in the month of March. And hopefully you're gonna be having also the resources, and for some of you this will be really money falling into your lap in the month of March. And I see you really the first 3 months of the year focusing on work, business, career issues, and opening a brand new opportunity for you. One more time, very strong indication in the month of March. Something new is coming for you, and it's an opportunity given by, whatever you want to call it, spirit, the universe. So let's see how this positive energy continues for Aquarius in the month of April. And here we have 10 of Pentacles. In case you haven't received your bonus from Saturn in the month of March, you have a second option in the month of April, Aquarius. Let's look in the month of May. And the month of May, it's 10 of Swords. Then June, the month of June for you is 8 of Swords. Well, to be honest, there is going to be some really good material news about money, news about your investment, an increase of the cash flow coming to you. All this good stuff, it's coming in the month of April for you. It's like you're really gonna feel the difference between what's been going on so far, and then in April you're really gonna taste your victory in a way. For the ones of you that are concerned about having enough to satisfy the people around you, for sure the month of April is gonna prove you that you are more than capable to take care of everybody around you. You are going to be extremely happy with your family, with your loved ones. Something good on the material realm is coming, and it's falling into your lap, Aquarius. For some of you, it's starting already in the month of March, but then March, April, very good months for money. Might be investments that you've done all of a sudden bring you profit. Might be that you manage to successfully sell a business, move forward, something new. It's opening in the month of March. So in April, for example, if you are selling a company, or if you're selling an existing business or a house or an apartment, no surprise that some, big money are coming into your hands in the months of April. These are very positive cards when it comes to really material gains and money, resources. You having enough, more than enough. And then in May, there might be a reminder happening to just let you know that you need to clean some toxicity and negativity from before. It's like for some reason you might be reminded that you need to make some additional effort to close a very negative chapter of your life. And we might be talking for the last 2.5, 3 years, when Saturn was actually in your sign. Probably you had to really leave some relationships, or you probably were attacked by close people and they stabbed you in the back, because periods of Saturn in our first house, it's you know, many tests, many exams being, happening in this period. You've been tested how strong you are, how much faith you carry with you, and how willing are you to really help yourself and help others. And of course, this energy is talking about disappointments. Maybe people were not available to you in the previous 2.5 years. Maybe they used your weakness to really stab you in your back. Whatever it is, it's the end of it. And if you focus on the material side of life, at least for, let's say, April and May, you are going to be actually stabilizing this negative period, because it's like toxicity here. It might be that because you made some profits and you made some good, financial results in the previous period, people all of a sudden decide to, abuse you some way. This might be the case. And then in the month of June, I see you really trying to see what the future holds for you, but not being able to. It's like maybe there is a remain of this hectic, negative, toxic vibrations around you. Pardon me. Or maybe it's really that you cannot cut with the negativity around you for some reason. I'm gonna clarify these cards a little bit further on, but let's see now how the situation is going to turn for the second part of year 2023 for you, Aquarius. And then in July, for you, we have the Strength. Whatever is happening for you in the month of May and in the month of June, then in July, you're gonna be able to overcome it. There's your victory, Aquarius. Then in the month of August, for you, Aquarius, we have Page of Swords. And then in September, we have Seven of Swords. Seems to me that you're not only going to be having your victory over some toxic relationships, left over, periods of disappointments in which you were not able to really see the situation for what it is and hopefully end it sooner. In July, you're gonna have this opportunity, because one way or another, you're gonna be facing your demons and you're gonna be conquering them. And this is everything that is bothering you. It's gonna be organized in such a way that it doesn't bother you any longer. And all this is gonna lead to a brand new image of yourself, a brand new idea or vision for what it's up to come. And I believe that there is going to be a turn of events in which you realize that actually the situation carries certain potential with it. And then in the month of September, you're gonna be taking action on that. And this is another alarm, this card, because if it's not you trying to work on your independence, keeping things in privacy, dear to your chest, letting know the people around you just what they really need to know. If this is not you, Aquarius, in the month of September, then there is an enemy around you that is going to be doing exactly this to you, giving you part of the information. It's a fraud. It's the card of fraud, trickstery, and so on. This is in September, but I'm gonna clarify it in a little bit. Let me now continue with the month of October for you, Aquarius. And It's actually gonna be the King of Cups energy in October for you. And then in November, the Tower, a little shake up. And then in December, but I'm just gonna do it like that. In December, it's gonna be Six of Pentacles. So at the end, all is going to be worth it, Aquarius. But let's first see the month of October. I see you really in touch with your emotions. So probably this is really the card of independence in the month of September, because even if it's a fraud that it's coming your way, or an enemy that might be, playing tricks on you in the month of September, I see you really being aware of your emotions, really sure and secure in your feelings, what you want, what you feel, how to communicate about it, and how to send the right message. And if you are in a leading position, this is a very good energy to take care for the people around you, to take care of yourself, your emotions, and everyone that is around you. This is the spiritual leader, the one that can always give the good advice or get in the shoes of the people around them and see what they really feel and really support them in the things that they're going through, whatever that is for you. But I see you being in a very strong leading position from the month of October. And actually, for some reason, I believe that you are going to be the trigger for the Tower, because with this very secure emotional feelings situation that you are in the month of October, you're really gonna let everybody know around you know and how you feel, and whatever it's not aligning with your perception of the things, because you hold it in your hand, you always know, and you can always say what is good for you and what is not good for you. But I believe that in November there will be a shake off things that for some reason are not aligned with your emotional perception of everything around you, and actually it's gonna be another agent of change in which things are just gonna fall or disappear, being removed out of your life, literally, situations, people, in order for you to improve and get better results. And then in December, I believe that this is exactly going to be the case, because I see you really balancing things up, being very generous to yourself, to everybody else, and also making the right judgment when it comes to material things, when it comes to emotional things, and when it comes to where you are in the world right here, right now, after putting so much effort during this year to stabilize yourself, and not only that, to take care of people around you, because this is a theme that I see in the month of April, then I see it in the month of October as well, and then I see it in December. So there is going to be, like, for some of you Aquarius, this goal to really be supportive to the people around you and to help them as much as you can with material help, taking good care of them, supporting their needs, but also being a good listener, someone that is really taking their time to hear and understand the emotional suffering of the people around them. And of course, Aquarius is the humanitarian in the zodiac, but I see you having like business goals, and then you have your humanitarian goals on top of them, and they're both aligning to bring equilibrium at the end, where You're not only making your money, feeling successful, having everything you need, but you are taking care of everyone. It's like you being good to the others and respecting their needs, their feelings whatsoever. You actually build your wealth with that. It sounds a little bit like some charity organization that some of you might be actually putting your efforts to. But nevertheless, this is like a general idea following you ever since April, and then periodically, appearing around you in the same vibe, like you being helpful and supportive for the people around you. I'm gonna be pulling now 3 cards, one for the Eight of Swords energy for Aquarius in the month of June 2023. Why is it here for Aquarius? And we have the Page of Wands. Then, what is this new information that it's coming to you in the month of August? Wow, Two of Cups. And then what is really this Seven of Swords energy in the month of September for you, Aquarius? Why is it here? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, that makes sense. So at the end of the month of May, you're gonna probably be pushed to really analyze what it's bothering you in a very, negative way, and it's left over from before, the toxicity, the betrayal, the disappointments, and then you're gonna be trying to see through things, to analyze them, and to really get deep into them, just to really finish this process. It's also the half of the year is already passing. You have some success before that, and you have some projects that you really are interested in developing. So you don't need this negativity around you, and you are actually pushing yourself in such way that something new, a new realization of your self might be appearing in this period and in this time. You might suddenly realize that you are stronger and much more bolder, and you really need to cut off this, analysis paralysis, really, because it's bringing you nowhere, and focus on your work, your job, your strength. And your strength is to be optimistic, to be youthful in your thoughts, and not to stay, a victim of what has been happening before. Seems to me that, you will overcome your mental stagnation in June with a brand new passion. It might be a rediscovery of yourself, Aquarius, or it might be a situation in which you discover that actually putting your efforts where they can grow and they can deliver results is much better than to stay and dig into something that it's not productive any longer. And then in the month of August, I believe that some of you might be really inspired by a new love romance or a new romantic relationships that are really going to change your world for the better, because this card also means a new lifestyle, a new approach to things, new vision, new ideas. And it's a very good trigger of a change. For some others of you, it's gonna be the appearance of an important strategic partner. Might be in a creative project or in a professional business project. But in August, I see you really working on relationships, generally speaking, choosing people, making choices for people, and selecting a partner, either for business, either for, because you fall in love, for example. And September, I really, as I said, this is either a trickster, somebody that is trying to, manipulate you, or it's either you who is really determined to succeed in some area of your life. Be independent and really don't let anybody else, because you learned your lesson analyzing in the month of May and the month of June what can sabotage you. So you keep things to yourself, to your chest, work on your independence and your success, and it's the right time for you to do that, because these efforts are gonna pay you hugely. Some of you Aquarius might be traveling in the month of September. Some of you might be actually getting married in August and then going on a trip around the world in September. But most of you, I believe, gonna find a momentum that some risk that they take is actually turning into a fortunate turn of events. You feeling lucky, and this is why in the month of October you are very much in touch with your emotions. You're very secure. Nothing can put you down your throne. It's like progress has been made in the months of literally starting May, June, July. Whatever is happening in these 3 months, it's gonna make you feel victorious, and all the chances that you take, all the risks that you take are really going to be paying off. And you're gonna know this actually in October. And then as I said, you will be the agent of change. It's somehow, this development is gonna enlighten you for what else needs to be removed. I believe you are going to cost this change in the month of November for you better, for your good, and because you are inspired, because you've in a way done similar thing a little bit earlier during the year. Overall, your year from the beginning to the end, it's most likely to be a professional year, a working year, work, business, money making, new businesses, moving, traveling, some of you getting married, but it's actually from you defending yourself to you feeling balanced, feeling harmony, having enough to help to the others. It's like less aggression, more proof of your success. It's going to be a very dynamic but nevertheless very successful year for you as I see it. Of course, there is gonna be, let me check this. Let me check this 10 of Swords energy for Aquarius in the month of May. Why is it here? You need some mental rest, and you're gonna be reminded because of the success in the previous 2 months that you cannot continue with high speed all the time and keep on dealing with toxic negative emotions, thoughts, patterns, all of this, and you're gonna be advised to take some additional break and clear your head, Aquarius. Let me see now what the major arcana is gonna point to my attention. Show me Aquarius at the beginning or at the end of 2022, how they enter the year 2023. Show me the Aquarius. You enter with the Empress energy, and then at the end of 2023, what is the energetic evolution for Aquarius? And it's the Lovers. This is putting the spot on the month of August and some of you getting married. As I said, in the month of August, some of you are gonna fall in love and some of you are going to get married. Literally, there is no wedding card here, but there is the Wheel of Fortune. and it's indicating that some of you are going to find their fortune into loving relationships, and even if you don't make it legal, it's still going to be a big impact on your overall energy for the year. But here there is another interesting storyline. You enter alone the year. At the end of 2022, you enter alone, or you worry about your own comfort. Let's put it this way: your comfort zone. You worry about your abundance. It's what it's taking, most of your energy. Like, energetically, you are entering 2023 to make sure that you're gonna have enough resources, manage whatever you have in a successful way so that you don't feel lack, but you are like very comfortable and a little bit alone, to be honest. I don't say that all the Aquarian people that are getting into the year 2023 are going to be alone, but it's like more material. This is card of Taurus. It's like the approach is like more materialistic, more financial oriented. Let's have the results, let's have the comfort, let's have the security. Money security, what comes to me, it's the leading idea, and how to make it work, because 3, it's at the very beginning. So what steps should I take to really improve my finances, get even more comfort and security into my life? And then all of a sudden the humanitarian in you are going to provoke you to start thinking about the other people as well. And for some of you, a particular loved interest, because this is a union made in heaven. There is a divine intervention for these two people. For some of you, from being comfortable on your own, the year 2023 will bring these special relationships that are made in heaven, that everyone desires. For some other of you, because of your need of financial security, you are going to be making karmic choices when it comes to who is around you. It might be for business, it might be also for your personal, emotional love life. Either way, you somehow are going to get out of your solitude mode, exiting 2023. But not only that, it's like you're gonna open your horizon for the people around you as well. You're gonna be including them in your plans after 2023. And I really feel that some loneliness is going to be disappearing. It's going to be removed, partially because of your own efforts, partially because you are going to recognize some opportunities around you going through some difficult moments in the year. But really, it's like a new opening. It's progress being made, because Aquarius, you are one of the most particular signs that it's you are the humanitarian, but you can be cold as ice sometimes in your lower vibration. And I see you somehow working on this general part of your persona, actually. So for some of you, it's going to be intentional. For some of you, it's going to be subconsciously. But I really see you making progress when it comes for you being, more open to the needs and the desires of the people around you. And as I said, I see this, theme, few places of your reading. So it's going to give you some results at the end of 2023. You're going to realize that helping people, taking care of what they really need, what they really want, it's actually going to be part of your success, and you balancing things up for yourself in that matter, Aquarius. This is really, really beautiful. I really hope this is the case. And right before I close the reading, I actually want to pull a card for you, a little inspirational card from my Zen deck that I really, really love so much. And since you're Aquarius and you're the violet chakra, I'm gonna be pulling this card for you. And this card says, tranquility. Tranquility is achieved when you are in harmony with all beings and all situations, knowing that everyone is precisely the way it is meant to be. I couldn't make this up, really. This is you achieving this awareness on so many levels, Aquarius. I really wish this is the case for you and really you find yourself much more happy and much more satisfied, fulfilled through the year and to the very end of it, and really having this tranquility in all sectors of your life, Aquarius. I wish you to have a fantastic 2023, and let me know how this reading was for you. If you agree with it or not, anyway, let me know. I will really love to hear your opinion. Have this wonderful year in front of you and be special and be very, very successful, Aquarius. I'll see you very, very soon for your next general reading. All the best from me.